This is the second of the Love Fall Art event videos at the Meri.Atelier. The inside of a fabric paintbrush roll gets a makeover as I experiment with the FineLine Resist pen and masking fluid. Heads up, I will be giving away another set of FineLine applicators in my last Love Fall Art video. The more of my Love Fall Art videos you view and comment on, the more chances you have to win the FineLine applicator set. So be sure to check back daily, view, comment, and subscribe. I have some Liquitex black gesso, a brush to apply it with. I have some water just to clean my brush, my heat gun to dry the gesso after I've applied it, and I have this canvas. I've had this for a long time. Hardly ever use it. You know, you buy these sometimes and they're too nice to use. This is a brush set. I doubt that it was very expensive. I don't even know where I got it or who made it. There's no identifying marks on here as to who the manufacturer was. So I'm going to pull all these brushes out. Obviously, I've already pulled out some of the nicer ones, some of the larger ones. And what I want to do is work with, see, this flap will close this way. And this will actually be the outside. This will be the inside. But I want to work on the inside flap that folds over as an experiment. Now this is a cotton polyester, I suppose. It's not a canvas. It's not a canvas. It feels more like a cotton or a polyester fabric. And I'm going to gesso this background simply to prepare this side for paint. And then what I'm going to do, I have a FineLine Resist pen. I was reading the instructions on here. It tells you how to open it and how to close it, and it gives you the different parts of the fine liner. Directions for use, but what I want to read to you is down here. Important for best results if you are a new user of masking fluid and FineLine applicators. We recommend practicing the application process on various surfaces. Well, this is a various surface, but the next little sentence says, not for use on fabrics. Well, this is fabric. Do I ever do what I'm told to do? I'm thinking that my gesso will prepare the surface enough that I'm thinking that they're talking about just applying it to like a cotton fabric or something that doesn't have a prepared surface on it. Anyway, I'm hoping. So I'm going to try. This folds this way. Probably more on this line here. So I want to gesso this area in here. What I have here is my heat gun, my gessoed surface that I'm going to work with, an old paintbrush. I use this for gluing and painting, and it's a all-around purpose brush. I have two types of screen printing ink. I have this Jacquard professional quality screen printing ink. I have it in a pretty gold color. Cost me about $7, $7.50, including taxes. I got it at my local craft store. I also have this Speedball black screen printing ink. Both of them are clean up with water, and this one says it can be used on fabric and it's permanent when it's heat set. This says to pre-wash your fabric before using it. It is washable and dry cleanable on natural and synthetic fabrics. So what am I going to do? Well, first, what I'm going to do is some painting with this gold. Isn't this a beautiful color? Oh, be still my heart. Be still my heart. I'm going to use it off of this lid first. I'm just going to paint. Oh, look at that. Oh, my. I'm ready for my next step, and that's to work with this FineLine Resist pen. This is a fine 20 gauge nozzle, 0.5 millimeters. Self-cleaning system. I do want to point out something here. FineLine Liquitex latex masking fluid is hypoallergenic and will not cause an allergic reaction from latex or natural rubber. That may be very important to people who have allergies. Just pointing that out. I think that's one of the selling points of this. Now, they do say not to use this on fabrics, but I think that they're meaning more fabrics like a clothing or something, a pillowcase or something that you're going to wash. I don't know. I'm going to use it on this paintbrush bag. It is fabric. I never do what I never quite obey the rules. Since it's hypoallergenic, I'm not going to worry about putting gloves on. I'm just going to take the cap off and put the nozzle on. Now, I suppose I should try it on something since... Let's try it on this piece of paper here, since I've never used this before. Let's just try it. Oh yeah, it flows out very nice. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a border around here. So let's do this. I'm going to freehand it. This will be very freehand. I'm going to let it flow in a nice line here. Got a little drop there. That's okay. I'll work with it. Okay, let's do some lace effects here. You know, I love this lacy look. Got a little dribble there. Just kind of wipe that up. It does flow out of the nozzle really nice. I like how it flows out of the nozzle. What you see here is my FineLine Resist pen mask over the gold jacquard. In the background there is a black gesso. So what I'm going to do now, this is dry. This is a little tacky, but I think that's normal. It's dry to the touch, nothing comes up when I touch it. What I'm going to do, this is Speedball screen printing ink. Screen printing ink is made for fabric. I am going to paint with this screen printing ink across this entire surface. Now this screen printing ink is a pretty shiny color, and I think that will make up for the dullness of the black gesso in the background. So I'm going to give this a nice thick coat. Okay, this is nice and dry. And my next step is to remove the masking. And that's what I'm going to do. They say you can just remove it with your fingers. Look at that. So I'm just going to rub on this. Now this did say that it didn't work on fabric, but I think because I prepared this with gesso, oh, look at that. There's my name. Guess what? I'm all done with this, and I was looking at it. It's not dry yet. It's not dry in here. I don't like this area. I'm going to paint all of this out and redo it. So here we go. If you don't like it, there's nothing wrong with redoing it. I gave this a coat of paint last night. This sat overnight, and I put some more black Speedball over the top of this. So I am going to remove the FineLine Resist, and all that I need to do this is rub it with my hands, lift it up with my hands. It dries very rubbery. There we go. I like that a lot. Look at that gold. Now, I'm going to put my paint brushes back in there. in some sort of order. That looked pretty good. And then it'll close up this way. Now I did not do this side because I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. So I just did the inside of the flap. And then it just rolls up like this. And of course you can loop it or tie it or do whatever you need to do to close it. Yes, I like it a lot. Very fun. A very, very fun project. And I used the FineLine Resist pen. This is a masking solution in here. So I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. A fun project. I'll be doing more of this for sure.